Hello, my name is Jocelyn Hagar. I'm the special effects artist and the director of the new movie Legend of Zelda Mirror of Radiance. This is my first feature-length film, so I thought it would be fun to show you a few things, what we do in a independent studio just to save money and make cheap props. Now, this blood recipe is a ratio-based recipe. It is chocolate and carrot syrup based, so it will wash off perfectly in warm water. This type of blood is used specifically for wounds and also showing blood on the blade. This is not a good blood type for spraying blood, which is which I consider a spraying mechanism for when your throat gets cut open on screen and there's blood spews everywhere. This is just more for show, and the great thing about this blood recipe of mine is that it will actually dry really nicely with skin and everything, and it still looks realistic. It doesn't look dissipated or watered down or anything like that. And when it's runny, it is I believe it is like the perfect consistency for like getting a cut on your hand from your fingers or anywhere really. It's just it flows nice, and it's pretty amazing. So the way I came up with this recipe was I kept seeing recipes online and other places in my special effects books, but it's just none of them really worked for what I really wanted. So I just kind of took a combination of that, of all that I learned, and just created a recipe that will work for my needs. And so I believe this is one of the better recipes out there, and I just think it's really cool how it looks so real. It's actually kind of scary. It's perfect. And the reason why I used cornstarch with the syrup was because it actually provides, like, it's almost like a chemical reaction where the cornstarch almost melts into the water portion of the syrup, and so it just provides this really almost elegant dripping look for your actors and everything, and just being able to create realistic wounds that surprise the audience and such, so they think it's real but it's not. So it's really cool that it's a combined recipe for everything that I've learned. So the great thing is, I know I've mentioned this before, it's great for weapons. It will not stain or tarnish anything really. It's pretty amazing for what it can do, and it's just pretty much exactly what you need for these type of projects. For wounds, really, it's pretty amazing how it just can completely dry and just become, it almost looks like a scab, and it actually has it can actually form a skin over the liquid itself, so it actually looks more of a scab when need be, if your actor requires that. But in this movie, not so much. We're doing some pretty epic fights with swords and everything, so we just wanted to make sure we got the right thing going here. And I tested on a blade here, and it just washes off really well, and it's just like, it's pretty awesome, I'm not gonna lie. It works really well on any object, and it just washes off with warm water. It will not leave a stain, even though food coloring causes that fear of leaving stains. It just won't. But yeah, this is a great recipe. And about the food coloring, I did not add green this time because it actually worked perfectly this time, but green provides a little bit more of a different color, but it worked out great. So please watch for our trailers for Legend of Zelda Mirror of Radiance, and thank you so much for your support. If you want to comment or leave me a question, I will get back to you and be more than happy to answer it. Thank you so much for your support.